Epstein issue. And Phil, actually, the speaker just said something, so I want to play what he said. This is Speaker Johnson calling for information about Epstein to be released. Let's listen.
I have been misquoted and misrepresented on all of that. Go watch the interview I did with Benny Johnson. It's very clear. I mean, we're for transparency. I'm saying the same thing.
Outside of stanchions.
I mean, you need to have all of the credible information released for the American people to make their decision. We trust the American people, and I know the president does as well. That's an important principle to abide by here. What they have to do, though, what the president has to do is protect the innocent. I mean, there are, whistleblowers and minors' names involved in things related to Epstein, obviously, and you got to be careful not to release that.
I think this speaks to the difficulty that some members, especially in the House GOP, are having with Trump's stance on this. What do you make of what you just heard from the speaker and how Trump is navigating this issue?
I think you key on a really important point. This is a box canyon of their own making that is very difficult to get out of when you've been promising something to your voters and very active voting base over the course of a period of years. And that's what makes what the president has done so fascinating over the course of the last couple of days, both on Truth Social, but also in his comments today. He is always so careful to take good care of his base. We see it in his policies, we see it in his priorities, we see it in how his emergency services work sometimes. And his willingness to try and go down the path of saying, all those things I told you and all those things you saw, they don't actually exist anymore. If they do exist, they're the Democrats' fault. And it's a hoax, and we need to move on. Why aren't you paying me more attention for my successes? It's a tough game to actually pitch when you've been saying the alternative for the better part of years, and people have voted on it, and your members have gotten behind it, and your members who support you deeply across the board on everything are saying, wait, we said we were going to do this. You've delivered on everything else you promised during the campaign. There's a very long list. It's actually quite impressive. Except for this, that seems strange.
Yeah, they're having a hard time selling that it's a Democratic-led hoax, like he is alleging that it is, because it so clearly isn't, and they're struggling with that.
That's the hole in it, yes.
Yeah.